Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I just realised it's nearly the 1st of August tomorrow, so I thought I'd better get on with the readings for the week. So what I'm thinking of doing, I always make up my own spread anyway, so I thought, well, I'll do 4 cards: love, career, family and health for each sign, and we'll see what happens. Just so you're all aware, in case you've never seen one of my readings before, time is fluid. So just because I say now, if I ever mention any time period, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be right then. It's just some sort of guidance. And, if we're talking about people, it can mean you, can mean your partner. It's could be vice versa. And hopefully this will resonate with some of you. If it doesn't, that's fine. It's just a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. And if it does resonate, please like, share and subscribe, and also share with other people. Feel free to comment as well, that would be great. Okay, so we'll get on with it. This readings will be all about probably the fire signs. We'll start with the fire signs. So it'll be fire signs for the first week of August. So it'll be the 2nd, I think it's till the 8th, but we'll do pretty much the first week of August. So we'll do Aries first. Aries, first week. Okay, so tell me about Aries for the first week of August. Love. And we'll do one for career. Family card. And health for Aries. Do another tarot deck. So Aries, first week in August. Aries, first week in August. Aries, first week in August. Right, tell me about, we're doing love first. So tell me about Aries love, victory and success reversed. Clarify victory and success. Okay, and then we're going to talk about Aries career, the first week in August. Career. Then we're going to talk about family. Oop, not too many. One card. Family for Aries, first week in August. Crap, that one just went flying. Same card. Well, if that's not clarification, then what would be? Okay, now we're talking about health for Aries. The first, no, too many. We just want one. And we'll do some little oracle ones as well for Aries for the first week in August. First week of August for Aries. And about Aries for their love for August, first week in August. Aries. Then we'll talk about career. Then we'll talk about family. Then we'll talk about health for Aries. Okay, so let's move them down a tad. I'll look with that one. And I see all these people that have lovely, neat spreads, and mine are not like that. Okay. Right, that looks a bit neater now. So we'll start with love. So You have, the first card you have is victory and success, and it's reversed. So that would be, I mean, we're talking about your love life, so it could mean success in your love life. It could mean maybe there's some neglect going on, maybe a lack of confidence, and maybe you're not going out and trying to find somebody. Can be somebody who's got a bit of ego. Then we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So the Nine of Wands reversed is maybe something's a bit of a struggle. You feel paranoid, you're a bit closed-minded, defensive, all those things. So maybe you with the success card, I mean, maybe you're feeling like you're neglected in the relationship, or you've got lack of confidence to actually go out and try and find somebody. And then to have the Nine of Wands, I mean, you could find it's a bit of a struggle. Maybe it's just a bit of a struggle for you to go and do that. Maybe because of the lack of confidence. Yeah. All right. Then you've got Palm Tree, and that was reversed. So it's all about upright. It's all about stability and security and growth. Maybe at the moment you feel like you don't have that in your love life. And your love life, it says, if you're in a relationship, it says the relationship is over. There's no second chances. Grow and transform your life. So maybe some of you came out of a relationship, and now that's just clarifying really that, or confirming that relationship's now over. And it could also be, I mean, maybe now that's why you've got no confidence, is because you're going to put yourself out there and start dating. It could be that. Okay, so then we're going to do career, and you got light, which is great. So that's the same as the Sun card in the normal tarot, and that's all about positivity and warmth and, all the really good things, success, a joyous outcome. It can be about material happiness. So something's, you're going to do very well in your work. You've got Strength card, and that's all about having strength. It can mean persuasion. It can mean having self-respect. So, having some influence, courage, all those things. Maybe you just need to use strength in your job. And you got Stabbed in the back, but that's reversed. So, I mean, to me, like, if it was upright, that's all about heartbreak and pain and deception and stuff, but that's all over. So maybe now your career's it's on a really good path. And family, we have Solitude reversed. So that is the same as the Hermit, but it's reversed. So, I mean, this is about family, and that's maybe you're feeling like you're just really lonely, and maybe you feel isolated from your family. Maybe you feel a bit withdrawn. And then funny enough, under that, you got the Hermit. Two cards, exactly the same, reversed. So it's definite clarification that you're feeling that way. You're feeling just, isolated or lonely, really. And I mean, you got I like you reversed as well. So maybe you're feeling just, withdrawn and lonely. You feel like nobody likes you. And then we have the health. As I said, this is not going to suit everybody. It's going to suit certain people that are going through this at the moment. Some of it may resonate, some may not, but pick and choose which suit. Then we have the health, and you got discontent and bored. So maybe for your health, I mean, that talks about just being sort of disillusioned and disappointed with the world, and you're retreating and, introspection. Maybe you're hesitant to open your heart. Let's see. You got Princess of Pentacles. I mean, when I say health, it can be health or general, whichever the world, I guess the universe wants you to know. I mean, I picked topics, but yeah. Then we have the Princess of Pentacles. So the Princess of Pentacles is, now, Princess is what's in this deck. I think the Princess is the Knight. think the Princess is the Knight of Pentacles. So that's reversed. So yeah, it is Pentacles. So that's about somebody who feels like they're bored. Exactly what this card over here says. It's exactly the same. Bored. They're feeling like things are at a standstill. They're feeling careless, stuck. Like they're just not that happy. And maybe that just means your health is not that great right now. You might be going through some sort of addiction. Maybe you have an addiction to something. So just be aware. It can also be addiction to your person. It doesn't necessarily mean addiction to drugs or alcohol, food, whatever. It can also mean that as well. Maybe it also talks about restraint. Maybe you need to have some restraint. And you did get, weirdly enough, as I said, it can mean other information as well. You got the soulmate card. So maybe it's just to clarify to you for some reason that maybe there is a soulmate coming. Maybe it just... yeah, maybe it can be about a partnership. Maybe you're going to have a partnership and do something with health. Some soul connection can mean something to do with your health. I'm not really sure. Okay, so on the bottom of the decks, we've got Choose Wisely in reverse. So Choose Wisely in reverse. It sounds like you maybe need some willpower for a few things. Maybe you feel like you're determined, but you're overwhelmed by what choices you have. And that can mean in general with whatever category. It's just the bottom of the deck. And 13 is transformation. And that's the same as the Death card. So that's all about endings and transformation. Maybe you've got to transform you. Maybe it's time to move on. As I said, even with the Grim Reaper card, it could just be the same. Maybe you're moving on from a relationship. You're getting rid of all the crap that doesn't serve you any longer. And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the Sword and the Rose reversed. So, upright, that's all about clarity and truth and solidarity and protection, power. It's kind of the opposite of all of those things. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Maybe you feel like you're not being told the truth in a situation. It could just be about the solitude. Maybe you're spending time by yourself. You are protected. And the other card is the Date, and that would have been reversed as well because that one's reversed. Maybe you just feel like you're not getting out there. Maybe you need to start dating, but like with this card, with the relationship cards, maybe you have no confidence. So maybe you need to look at doing that. Maybe organize a date with somebody new. And on the bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is all about someone who's got confidence. They've got courage. They're independent. They've got determination. You know, all those things. They're attractive. It's about getting that self-confidence. And maybe you will. Maybe you're going to work on that. And the near future is that you will have self-confidence because you got to work on you. And you also got the High Priest, which is the same as the Hierophant card. So maybe you're after having the traditional marriage and whatever. Maybe that's what you want in life. That maybe it could mean expectation. Maybe that's just what you expect. And maybe that relationship that you were in maybe doesn't suit that. Or maybe that is what you are looking for in the future regarding relationships. So yeah, anyway, that for Aries, that's Aries. So we'll move on. So the next fire sign is Leo. So we'll do Leo next. Alright, so Leo, we're doing Leo for the first week in August, sorry. Leo for the first week in August. Leo for the first week in August. Leo, tell me about Leo's. Ooh. That one fell out, we'll do that again. Sorry, I didn't even ask the question. Okay, Leo love life for the first week in August. Oh, too many. Leo, oh, Jesus. Okay, Leo. Okay. Leos, we want to know about their family life. Then we want to know about general health. Leo. Too many. Come on, one card. For Leo for their health. Okay, I'll take the wisdom one as well. Do the tarot next. Okay, so Leo for the first week in August. Tell me about Leo for the first week in August. Leo. Tell me about Leo for the first week in August for their love life. Love life. Oh, no, way too many cards. There, one card for their love life for the first week in August. Leo. Ooh. Right, then we're talking about career. Then we're talking about family. Ooh. And health or general. And we'll do one lot of oracle for Leo. So Leo, first week in August. Leo, first week in August. These cards are so little. Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me about the love life for Leo for the first week of August. Then we'll talk about career for Leo for the first week of August. Then we'll talk about family for the first week. Then we'll talk about health for Leo. 2 cards. Oh, 3 cards. All right. So, for Leo, let's have a look. So, for the first week in August, so we'll do your love life first. So, you got the base chakra. And that can all be about stability and grounding yourself. And let me just have a quick look. Just want to see what else the base chakra is. I mean, it can be survival. It can mean issues of money. It can mean safety and shelter. Yoga can be extremely beneficial. So, I mean, it's reversed at the moment. Yeah, so honouring your body on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. So, I'm not the expert on chakras, but that is what it says about that. So maybe you just need to be aware of that. Maybe all of those things is all relevant to your love life. Then we have the Fool, and that can mean about beginnings and a new path, and maybe a new beginning, a fresh hope, having some innocence, taking a chance. So maybe you need to take a chance on something new, or there's a new beginning to a relationship possibly. But you do need to focus on your self-worth, because you got this card, which is self-indulgence. Maybe you are being too self-indulgent. Maybe you need to focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, self-appreciation, all those things. And maybe you are a chaser in a codependent relationship, or you just have fear of abandonment issues. So that could be your love life for August. Then we will have the career. You've got Truth card. So that is the same as the Judgment card. Maybe you need to speak the truth about something. Maybe you're having some sort of judgment. Maybe you need to make a decision. Maybe there's a bit of a wake-up call. Even doing work-wise, career, maybe you do something and you think, what's my life's purpose? Figure out what your life's purpose is, and maybe you start doing that. Also, you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So the Ace of Wands reversed is an emerging idea. Maybe you feel like you've got lack of direction. Maybe there's some missed opportunity that you had, but maybe you just get this new idea, and then maybe you have this wake-up call. You think, you know, this is really what I want to do for my life. My life's purpose is to do whatever. And you have this idea that emerges out of nowhere, and you think, oh my God, that would be amazing. I'm going to do that. So we talk about having balance. Maybe you do some work with someone else because you complement each other as well. Maybe you do something, or maybe the emerging idea is something like yoga or something, meditation, or there's something you could be either working with someone else, or where you both complement each other, or you do something like that. Maybe that's the idea. Then we have the family card. So we got destiny. So reversed, that is the same as the Wheel of Fortune. So, I mean, when it comes to family, maybe you're just having some bad luck. Maybe you are resisting some sort of change. Maybe you need to break a cycle to do with your family. Then we have, you know, I mean, when I talk about breaking the cycle, maybe let's just say your whole family have, you know, for a long time, there's always been alcoholics. Maybe you just need to break the cycle and not be an alcoholic. Something like that. It's just an example. I don't know what's going on in your life. It's just, yeah, I'm just giving examples so you know what it means when I say break the cycle. Then we have King of Pentacles reversed. So the King of Pentacles reversed is maybe someone who's obsessed with having wealth and status. Maybe they're stubborn. Maybe they're just not dealing with their wealth very well, so they're not good at managing money. Maybe that's in your family. That's what's going on at the moment. And we have two cards. They're both reversed. Maybe one is all about outdated thinking and replaying events over in your head. And the other one is healing heart. And that is about freedom from toxic relationship or addiction and healing from heartbreak. So maybe someone in your family has an addiction. Maybe that is, as I said, maybe the alcoholic thing is right. Maybe someone needs to break a cycle so that they're not becoming an alcoholic like their family, or whatever the situation. So that kind of confirms what I'm saying. Yeah. Right, then we have the health or general. So health, I mean, spiritual strength. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to do some soul searching. Maybe you just need to be alone and have some, yeah, I mean, look at the picture. I mean, it looks like Buddha. It looks like he needs to just kind of spend some time figuring out what it is. Maybe he needs to do meditation for his health. Maybe he needs to relax. Maybe, yeah, do some introspection. What is it you know what that means. Then we have wisdom, which came out as well. And that's the same as the Hierophant card. And I mean, that can be, I mean, it's conformity, it's spiritual wisdom, it's tradition, it's expectations, it's all those things. I mean, that one came out and I took it just because I think maybe it needed to be there. We'll see why. I mean, it talks about spiritual, and then it talks about, I mean, that looks like, you know, a priest or a monk or whatever. As I said, maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to do something that is related to something spiritual. Maybe even, maybe just health-wise, you need to do some soul searching and do some introspection for yourself. Maybe that will help with your health issues. Maybe your health issues based from that. Or it could just be general. Maybe you just do something in general that you just need to do that. Then we have the Ten of Cups reversed. And the Ten of Cups reversed is about somebody who feels like they're doing everything. They feel like they're carrying the burden in the you know, relationship. And maybe that's why they feel very burnt out. They can feel overwhelmed. And maybe that's why they need to do the meditation. Maybe they need to do something that's going to relax them for that exact reason. Now, 3 cards came out. The first one, I mean, it could just mean you need to take a holiday on a boat. Maybe something to do with a boat. It can also mean moving on, closure issues, all those things. But I mean, when it talks about health, maybe you just go and maybe go spend some time near the ocean if that's what relaxes you. Talking, maybe you just need to talk out your problems, possibly. Maybe you're not doing that. And you've also got heart with a key. Maybe it talks about getting together and meeting the person, opening your heart, all those things, welcoming love. But I mean, health-wise, if we're talking, I mean, it could be general. As I said, it could be general. So it could be maybe you are just going to meet the love of your life at some point. Or it could mean maybe you get together with friends and you talk because you've got the talking card. Maybe go have lunch down near the ocean or go for a walk on the beach. All those things. It can mean any of those things. Take what resonates. Right. Bottom of the decks, we have the mask. So it looks like somebody's not sharing their true feelings. They could be, even to yourself, maybe you're not saying how you really feel. Maybe you're trying to just put on a front of how you are. Could mean either of those. And I mean, so you don't get hurt in the past. If you are in this relationship of some kind, maybe you just need to put up boundaries. And maybe today you're just not dealing and you need to maybe go and talk it out with your friends, which is maybe what's got to do with the health, or maybe meditate, maybe spend time by the ocean, take a holiday, whatever suits you. Then we have the star reversed. So the star reversed is all about having a lack of faith. You feel like there's just despair, there's a disconnection, there's self-trust issues, all those things. And look, I mean, there's water in the picture, as I said. Maybe water. Maybe you've got to do something with water. Go and look at the water. Go in the water. Whatever makes you feel good. And then we have the Prince of Wands reversed. And the Prince of Wands is all about someone who has scattered energy. They're frustrated. There's arguments maybe in the relationship. Maybe there's suspicion. Maybe all those things. Doesn't really sound like that's a very good situation. I mean, the fact that it's scattered energy, maybe that's why you need to meditate. Maybe that's why you need to do these things for your health so that it can help with that. Maybe you just, as I said, maybe the burden, you're just trying to do too many things at one time. Then we need patience. Don't we all need that? So same as the Temperance card, and that talks about balance and having moderation in something and harmony and, having a bit of patience because things take a while. And you got transformation, which is funny. The last Aries just had that. Aries just had transformation. So transformation is the same and it's reversed, the same as the Death card. So maybe there's some sort of resistance to change. Maybe you need to do some sort of personal transformation, get rid of the crap that's around you. Maybe, so you don't feel the burden, maybe you just need to get rid of that. If you've got people in your life that are not serving it and they're not serving and making your life better, then maybe that's what it is. And maybe cut some of the shit, so then you don't have to feel like you're burdened. All right, so that is the reading for Leo. So the last one for the fire sign is Sagittarius. So we'll do Sag. Oops, I'll grab the cards. Right. Tell me about Sag for the first week in August. Sag for the first week in August. Tell me about Sag, first week in August. Right, Sag, what do you need to know for your love life? So we didn't really shuffle them very well. Love life. Ooh. Okay, now we need to know career for Sag. No, too many. Sag. Okay, then we need to know family for Sagittarius for the first week in August. And health or general. Too many fell out there. Okay, then we'll do tarot. Sag, first week in August. Sag, first week in August. Tell me about Sag, their love life. No, that's too many. Okay, Sag, love life, first week in August. Tell me about Sag's love life. Sag's love life, the first week in August. My goodness gracious, they all just want to jump out. Sag's love life. Come on, one. Give me one. Sag's love life, the first week. Right, then we have career. Oop, Jesus. Okay. Okay, then we have family for the first week for Sagittarius for August. First week of August. First week of August. Ooh. They always fly out. Okay. First two that fell out are those. They fell out together. And we need health or general. Health or general for Sagittarius for the first week of August. Oh, Jesus. I can pick it up. Right. And then we'll do some oracle. Right. Sagittarius. Tell me what Sagittarius needs to know for the first week in August. Right. Tell me about Sagittarius. Oh, really. Tell me about Sagittarius' love life. Okay, then we need career. Actually, I didn't even ask. We'll do it again. Career for Sagittarius. Then we have family. And then we have health or general. Right. Sag, let's have a look at you for the first week in August 2020. So there's going to be new beginnings and passion. So new beginnings is about, you know, taking a chance. It's a new path. It's fresh hope, all those things. And passion, I mean, you know, you want passion. That's the same as, you know, you want to have something that's going to, maybe before you just felt like there wasn't any kind of, you know, passion and excitement and all those things, and now there is. That's very exciting. It can mean a new relationship. It can mean emotional fulfillment. You know, all those things. A deep feeling for somebody. That's awesome. Then we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So that's all about getting frustrated. Maybe you're resisting some change. Maybe you don't want to get into a relationship. Maybe there's some miscommunication, so just be aware of that. It can mean a delay, just because, as I said, time is fluid. So just because I'm saying the first week in August, it just is letting you know that it may be coming. So it doesn't mean just the first week of August, but there is something new coming. As I said, just because, and you know, we'll see. Just be aware that it's not going to definitely happen in the first week of August. It does say you need to take a chance, which is exactly the same as the Fool card said. You know, you might need to take a risk. Maybe somebody, though, is not going to show their complete hand, whether it's you, whether it's them, and maybe someone's a bit strategic. Just be very aware, and also learn from the past. Somebody might be reminiscing. It's all about perception and making memories, but make sure you learn from the past. Maybe there's something that you needed to learn so you don't repeat the pattern, repeat the same thing. Then we have career. Career, you got the Destiny card, which is like the Wheel of Fortune, but it's reversed. So that talks about bad luck. It can mean breaking cycles. It can mean there's a resistance to change. Maybe you don't want to change in your career. Maybe you're just having a bit of bad luck in the career at the moment. You got the Three of Cups reversed. Now, that talks about somebody who's maybe been gossiped about. Maybe independence. Maybe you need to have some alone time at work. Maybe you're working by yourself, possibly. And you got the Seven of Wands reversed. So the Seven of Wands reversed is somebody who feels exhausted. Maybe they're just overwhelmed with everything that's going on. They can't make a decision. Maybe there's some indecision going on and they feel like they just want to give up. And it does talk, I mean, we got the Grim Reaper. So maybe you just need to grow and transform your life. Maybe the job, as I said, maybe you don't want to change, but maybe you need to, because maybe that's the end of, maybe that's just the end of this particular job or career. Then we have family. You got the third eye chakra, which is all about trusting intuition. Maybe there's something going on that you need to look into. Maybe there's something you need to trust and find out more about. Maybe you sense something's going on and let's have a look. As I said, I'm not the expert on chakras, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's really just knowing. It's an intuition, as I said. So, I mean, to help with that, you can walk, do meditations, breath work, yoga, Tai Chi, do some visualizations, all those things. But yeah, that's all it tells me about the third eye chakra. It's generally just knowing. Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is about some inspiration, some maybe a new career, maybe just a new opportunity, some potential growth. Maybe it's just growth in your family. Or maybe someone in your family gets a new job, whether it's you or someone else. Then we have the King of Pentacles, and that's about money. So it's normally, I mean, it can be about wealth. It can mean about abundance. Maybe it's just somebody, or maybe it's just about your family being there. You feel secure. There's, you know, you're able to rely on these people or a person. Maybe there's a leader. Maybe you are a leader or someone's a leader in your family. You got the Axe, and it was reversed. So upright, it talks about breakup and separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. But it sounds like it's not that way at all, because it's reversed, which is good. So things are going okay, but maybe trust your intuition, because you know what's going on. And then we talk about health or general. You feel like you possibly need to move on, but you're not moving on. But it could be a resistance to change. It could mean some unfinished business. There might be some obstacles. Maybe you just have a personal transition. And you feel like there's no hope, because that's the same as the Star card. Maybe you just have a lack of faith. Maybe you feel like you're disconnected with something and you're just, you know, a bit in despair, but, you know, having a lack of faith. But maybe we'll see what else it says. Then you've got the Moon in reversed. So the Moon in reversed is releasing that fear. Like, if you are stressed and you're thinking there's no hope, like, release that. Stop repressing emotions. Maybe go talk to some people. You might have some inner confusion as well, but maybe you need to just speak to whoever it is you need to talk to, or you trust, maybe. You got Keys on a Ring, and it's reversed. It talks about many options and a decision. As I said, it's like you don't want to make that decision. You don't want to, you feel like there's no hope. There's many options if it was upright, and it's reversed. You feel like there's no option. You feel like you're kind of stuck. That's not necessarily the case. Just because you think it doesn't mean it's true. Talk to the universe, talk to God, pray to God, whoever you believe, talk to friends, talk to family. Now, the bottom of the decks, you've got the Cupid's arrow, which is all about have faith. Maybe this is related to your love life. Love is coming. There's some surprise invitation or meeting. Maybe there's some hesitation. And the other one is the snake, but it's reversed. So upright, that would mean about someone who's an enemy and they're malicious and there's competition and you're the other woman. Maybe in this case you're not. Maybe you think that maybe you're worried about that, but it's not the case. There is not a snake this time, which is good. You're going through some mental conflict, which we've already established, having the no hope and whatever over here, because you've got the mental conflict card. That's all in your head though. As I said, doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Exactly, it's confirming what I just said. You feel like there's no hope, but there is. And you can see in the picture, like, there's all these little things coming out of his head. Like he's having maybe some new idea. Get out of your head. You know, trust your intuition. And prosperity begins. So maybe you feel it's reversed. So that can mean a financial loss. It can mean a lost opportunity. It can mean lack of planning. And I mean, there's two people in the card. Looks like they're holding hands here. You know, it's kind of the opposite of all of those things. Maybe it's lost opportunity in love. Maybe it's lost opportunity in job. Yeah, you know. And then on the bottom of these cards, oops, I just split the two. 3. Right. So on the bottom of the deck is the Magician. And that talks about manifesting. You can manifest what it is you want in life. It's turning visions into reality. It's creativity. As I said on that other card where he's, you know, feeling like he's all like there's no hope. And up here, there's all these ideas. There's all these, you know, things that may come to you, trusting your intuition as well. But it's about manifesting, and it talks about resourcefulness, creativity, being focused, some inspired action. You know, he has all the different things that he needs here. He has everything he needs to make the decision. He has everything he needs to get what he wants in life. And he's being guided like the little chicken just here. And the other one is the Tower. Unfortunately, I didn't expect to see that. I mean, the Tower can mean just some sudden unwanted change. Normally you get the Tower card when you refuse to change something. It does kind of like, it would explain why you feel like there's no hope and why you feel like you need to, you know, you're not moving on, but you feel like you need to. I guess that's because of the Tower. Maybe you have a Tower moment and that's why you feel that way. It can mean about chaos. It can mean there's some awakening. It's just a revelation. Maybe, as I said, maybe you realize there's something you can do about it and you get out of your head and do something to change it. I mean, it's always for our best interest. The reason we have these unwanted changes are for our best interest. So it's an upheaval of some kind, all those things. But maybe that happens and that's why you feel that way. But just know it's all in your head. There is actually, I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm just saying, you know, talk to people. You can get out of the situation that you are in. Maybe you just need to think outside the box. Maybe you need to go and talk to some people. But things will get better. Okay, so that is all the fire signs for the month of August. I will post this and move on to earth signs. So thanks for watching. As I said, if any of these resonates, please share, like, and subscribe. And I will see you for the next week. Okay, bye.